Hey everyone, this is David Kolar. I am a guitar player and composer from Slovakia, and I had the privilege to work with great musicians like Pat Mastelotto of King Crimson, Trey Gunn, Steven Wilson, Nils Peter Molver, Eric Truffaz, Arve Henriksen, and many, many others. And this is my English podcast. Welcome. I have some exciting news for you. For all fans of experimental and progressive music, the new KOMARA album is finished, and it's wild, dark, and full of raw textures. And I'm so happy this KOMARA II exists, because since 2017, there was a huge hype about this band KOMARA. We had the cover art, the monster created by great guitar player Adam Jones from Tool, and he's also a great visual artist. And it helped us a lot because Tool shared our music on their Facebook fan page, and people started to be crazy about this band. And also I think this band, it is something new on the music scene because, guitar, sometimes bass, I played through bass and guitar amp, and my guitar was tuned really low to C, and Pat Mastelotto with his very inspiring drumming, I love his playing, he still inspires me, and trumpet player, Paolo Raineri is some kind of rock or metal trumpet player. This is also very unusual, to have a metal trumpet player. He has his band called Ottone Pesante with other two great musicians, a drummer and trombone player. So KOMARA is something special, and since the first album was released in 2015, I think, and since 2017 I tried to make some musical sketches, some ideas for the next album, but it's so hard to just share files through the internet because KOMARA was based on live improvisations, so I could react to Pat's drumming, also Paolo was in the studio with us. We were in Prague, during our first Czech and Slovak tour, and so it wasn't there, it wasn't good enough, So I had an idea since I think in 2017 maybe King Crimson started again, Robert Fripp and other free drummers like Pat, and there was Gavin Harrison, and I don't remember the third guy, but the King Crimson reunion. And so Pat was busy, he didn't have time to record some drums for me for my demos, my musical sketches, and I was busy also. I had my own projects with Arve Henriksen and Eric Truffaz, my own albums. I made a lot of music for the movies, and 2 years and a half I just asked Pat, and he had the time, so I just flew to Texas to his house. It's beautiful place in Dripping Springs in Texas, and there was his wife Deborah, and it was very important to be there because we improvised together. It was tough, only guitar and drums, but we did something. I did feel that it is still not there. We don't have something powerful, dirty, smelly on the first album. So I went home. I went to Los Angeles to visit Rick Cox. I also had a tour with him. If you don't know Rick Cox is an amazing artist. He worked with John Hassell since, 1993 or 1994. John Hassell is very important musician on the musical scene. I think Nils Peter Molver and Arve Henriksen and even Eric Truffaz, these guys would be different without John Hassell. His impact on these musicians was amazing, and also on my music. And Rick Cox worked with him and with Thomas Newman, big film music composer. Maybe you remember films like Shawshank Redemption, James Bond Skyfall, James Bond Spectre, or cartoons like Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, or WALL-E, or American Beauty, Road to Perdition, many, many films. He's son of a big film composer who has made Alfred Newman this 21st century jingle, or how can I call it? So we had a tour, but if I go back to KOMARA, so last November, I think it was November and December, end of November and beginning of December, I was in Texas again. And we worked like hell with Pat. I had some demos with me from the movies I made the music for here. I made the music for Mafia movies. Mickey and Chernak. It's the first name is Mickey, surname is Chernak. He was a mafia boss in 90s here. You know, we were after this communist post-communist revolution here, you know. So I used some material from these movies. Materials which didn't fit with the scenes, so we use them for KOMARA. An album is done, you know. I'm so happy. We have KOMARA II. We have cover art by Adam Jones, the same one as on the first album. I think this monster is our logo, you know, and but it's a little bit different, and like from Terminator movie, post-apocalyptic movie, and we have a guest on the album also. Arve Henriksen is there in tune called Comarantino, and Pat's wife Deborah, and Bill Munion. He was our sound engineer. He has really good ears, and we have his voice there as well. So I'm so happy. KOMARA is not just one album project, but it is a band which has a second album. And another important thing is that we will be touring this June only in Czech and Slovakia. You know, it's easier here. I live here. It's not, we can, you know, to be honest, it's really expensive band because we have a guest, Trey Gunn from Seattle, and I have to pay all those flight tickets, you know, rent the van, so we can rehearse in my town, Prešov, in Eastern Slovakia, and we can, you know, Paolo will sleep in my house, I will sleep in my house, so we don't have to pay for accommodation for two of us, only for Pat and Trey. And then we will play in my town, and I will share with you all those dates on the description under this podcast. But you can also go to website. I have created it. It's very simple, but it's good if we have website. KOMARAband.com. You can find lineup and tour dates. And if you have someone who organizes a festival or has a good club, just let him know that we are live. This band is back, and with extra power, Trey Gunn, you know, and we are hitting the road in June, in Czech and Slovakia. So if you are from Poland or Hungary or Germany, just come to see us. You know, this will be intense and powerful live experience, and it's really a rare chance to see this trio live on stage. So check out the link in description. Join us for the listening session today. We have a listening party on Bandcamp, and I will also leave a link in description under this podcast, so you can just sign in, and I will be there with Pat. We will be there to answer your questions, and we can chat with you and answer any questions you have, you know, so it will be fun, I hope. And you can hear the album. Then it will be turned down, and it will be officially out on June 27th. So you have really, it's only today you can hear this album, and we can talk about it. And again, I'm so happy we did it. Pat is touring with Orc right now. You can check his website if you want to see him somewhere. And stay tuned. I'm so happy that you read my blogs, and also this podcast is some kind of bonus. You know, I can explain to you what I do, what are my plans, and Thank you for being here, for being with us, and I hope to see you soon. Have a nice Sunday. Ciao, David. Ciao, ciao, ciao.